In this video, we're going to be talking about the elbow and the wrist joint. You might have had some injuries on the past that lead to restriction of movement of the joints. And like carpal tunnel, like golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, you name it, even some fractures. The elbow has extension and flexion. It has some pronation and supination that comes from the wrist as well. The wrist has some ulnar deviation. This is the ulnar right here, so ulnar deviation. The radius is right here, so radial deviation, extension, and flexion. We're going to go over some exercise to improve all those ranges of motion. For the first exercise, we're going to go on all our fours. Okay. Your wrist, elbow are going to be below your shoulder, fingers pointing forward, and you're going to rock forward with your chest. And you're going to do 5 to 10 repetitions. I'm going to keep it at 5. You can do more. And then you're going to turn your wrist like that, and your fingers are not going to be pointing to your knees, and you're going to rock back. You're going to feel a good stretch on this area right here. Now, these are the wrist flexors. They attach to the medial epicondyle. If you have a golfer's elbow in playing golf, you have pain around this area, most likely those muscles are pretty tight. Okay? So you're going to do that, going back, and you can do it with one hand and look for tension spots and massage with the other hand. Okay? Go like that and massage. Okay? So you can see it a little bit better. You go around this area and massage. So you're going to do 5 of those. Next, you're going to put your wrist in this position and you're going to rock back. Now, make sure that you don't put a lot of weight on that area and you injure your wrist or you wreck your wrist doing this. So you want to be gentle, but you want to put some pressure to stretch. Okay? Now here, we're stretching the extensors of your wrist. So the extensors attached to the lateral epicondyle right here. And if you use that for tennis, you can get some tennis elbow. There might be some tension around the area. So again, you go like this, and with the other hand, you can massage the tight spots, and where you feel most of the tension and where you feel some pain, you can massage that area with your tongue. So right there. Then the next progression is you're going to put your fingers pointing to each other, and you're going to go back as well. You do 5 to 10 of those. And then you go to your fist. From your fist, you're going to open the hand, put some pressure on that area, then move to the other one, open the hand, and do 5 to 10 on each side. Next progression, you're going to do radial deviation and ulnar deviation. So this movement right here. So go on your fist and rock forward and back. And with this one, you're going to be moving the elbows a bit. Some people will have some pain around this area, some inflammation. So put some ice after you finish this one if you get a little bit of pain. But you want to stretch a bit. Remember, be gentle on your wrist. You don't want to wreck your wrist or strain your wrist doing this. Okay? So go like that. After that, we're going to go on the palms again, and you're going to move like that. So you're going to lift your palm off from the mat to your fingers. And again, you're going to be stretching now your hand and your fingers. Put some pressure on there. Do 5 to 10, and then you're going to go on the tip of your fingers and you're going to push down. You're going to do again 10 pulses, and when you finish that, you're going to put your hands like this, and then you just do circles to one side and circles to the other one, circles to one side and circles to the other one. Pretty simple to do. If you have restriction of movement on elbow extension, you can mobilize the elbow yourself at home. You're going to use your leg, and you're going to use this part of the tricep. You're going to put it right there on your leg. You're going to extend the elbow as far as you can. Now, with the other arm, you're going to push on this part of your forearm to extend the elbow a bit more. With this arm, you're going to put a little bit of resistance going that way, 20 to 30% of your force, not too hard. And with the other hand, you're going to push down. So I'm pushing this way and I'm putting resistance this way, and I'm extending the elbow. And you're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I relax this one. I'm not doing any resistance, and I'm going to push more with this hand. Elbow into extension. Going to count to 10, and then again I'm going to put now resistance with this one and push with this one a little bit farther. And you're going to do that 3 times, and you're going to take the elbow into extension a little bit more with each rep. You will see that this will help a lot to extend your elbow. If you cannot do it here, if you have some back pain or whatever, you can go to a surface that you can do, okay? Put a little bit of padding on the area so you don't put a lot of pressure there on your triceps. And the same thing, same principle. You're going to extend the elbow, you're going to put pressure with the other hand down, and with the evolved arm, you're going to push up with 20 to 30% of your force, taking your elbow into extension, relax this arm, push down again, count to 10 seconds, then you're going to put resistance again going up, but you're going to go further away and further away into extension of that elbow, and you will see that this will help to extend the elbow really, really good. For this next exercise, we're going to need a stick that is sturdy, that's not going to break. So you can use a baseball bat or a wooden stick or a metal stick that you know that is going to hold the pressure and the extension is not going to break halfway through the exercise. You're going to place a towel, and then you're going to put this part of your tricep right there, and you're going to hold a table or something again that is sturdy, and you're going to put your hand here, the stick against your body, this part of the tricep right there on the stick and the towel, and now you're going to bring your elbow into extension right there. Now, like last time, you can put some pressure going up, like if you were going to flex, but at the same time with this part, I'm going to be extending the elbow, and I'm going to push up here and then extend here, and I'm going to hold that for 10 seconds. Again, just 20 to 30% of your force with this one, not too hard. You count to 10, then you relax the pressure from this hand and take your elbow to a little bit more of extension. You count to 10, and then again you put some pressure with this hand, again 20 to 30%, right, bringing some extension, and every time that you do it, you bring your elbow into a little bit more of extension. Do at least 3 repetitions and take a break. Now for pronation and supination, we're going to use a weight. You're going to grab the weight on one end. You're going to start with the wrist in neutral position, and you're going to supinate. and you're going to leave the weight go down and supinate your hand and your wrist and your elbow as much as you can. If you have one weight that just has one end, it's better, but I don't have it here, so I'm using this. And you just go as far as you can. This is supination, do 10, and then you want to go to pronation. You're going to feel that rotation movement on that area, so try to go as far as you can. And you're going to do 10 of those, and then repeat. Pretty simple to do, so remember supination, 10 on that way, and then pronation to the other side. You can use different tools as well to massage the flexors and the extensors of the elbow, right here on the forearm. With this tool, this is a roller, muscle roller, but you can use a pile roller. If you have like a dough roller, you can use that as well. And a ball. This is spiky ball, but you can use a lacrosse ball or tennis ball or whatever. So with this one, what I want to do is I'm going to put it here, right here in my knee, and I'm just going to go like that and roll on all those adhesions on the area, then go to the other side. Really simple to do. This will help to reduce the tension on your forearms, and that will help if you have tennis or golfer's elbow. This will help. You can do this with a ball as well. Put the ball on the floor or on a table or on a chair, and then you just go like that. And you want to look for those tender spots. Put some pressure, those tender spots, and then go back and forward, side to side, and roll on those adhesions. If you have restriction on flexion, then you can use a strap like this, or you can put a rope with a loop or a towel with a loop, put your wrist through the loop, and you're going now with the other hand and pull that elbow into flexion. This is going to work as well a little bit on the shoulder, but try to focus more on the elbow joint and bring that into flexion. Hold that 10 to 15 seconds and relax. 10 to 15 seconds and relax. Really simple to do, simple tools at your home.